Hello everyone, I'm Maria, and today I will be sharing with you some ideas and tips for this period in your classroom. So we will be talking about hot sitting the Santa Claus, and we will create an escape room for him because he has developed amnesia. Okay, shall we start? We're going to begin with this dramatic technique, hot sitting, which is about asking questions to a specific character. So what I do and what I will do is to get dressed up as a Santa Claus, or have one of your students become the Santa and have him in the center of the classroom, have the rest of your students ask him questions like, what is it like living in the North Pole? How do you make the Christmas presents? How do you care for the reindeer? Where are the elves? What do you do after Christmas? So how's your life after Christmas and all this hard period for you? Did you go to school? Did you have any favorite subjects? What was your first job? Or was it like being a Santa Claus throughout your whole life? The job you always wanted as a child. Do you like being the Santa? Tell me one thing no one knows about you. I really like this. Tell me about your favorite reindeer. If you were a cartoon character, what would that be? If you could go back in time, what would you say to your younger self? Well, I like this one. I really like this one. What is the hardest thing you have done? Which is your favorite movie? Which is your favorite song? Or which is your favorite book? What is your greatest fear? I like this one too. Which three people would join you for your dream dinner party? What do you do after Christmas? How do you spend your day in the summer? Or how do you spend your day um, during Easter? Where are your parents? Do you always have to be a good man? I like this one as well because it's a nice way to talk about labels and identities. Okay. Do we always have to be a good person? Um, is someone really bad, or does he act according to a label? How many days of holidays do you get to have? How did you meet Mrs. Claus? Who built the sleigh? What snacks do you actually want to be left out for you? Do you like drinking milk? And the next stage, or it will be a separate activity, it will be a follow-up activity. Sander develops amnesia, so we have to help Sander remember his identity. Create an escape room for him with your students. You have to create clues regarding his life, his name, his wife's name, his helpers, his hometown, his job, and you have to go through some stages in order to help him recover and realize and to remember his true identity. So the first one, clue with his name. Write his name in a reversed way so that students and Sander will have to use a mirror to find it out. Write a letter that has to be decoded. So write a letter with lots of images that students and Sander have to decode. Images can be presents, the sleigh, the reindeer, the elves, Santa's house, whatever you want. Create a puzzle with Santa's sleigh. You can get any picture you want and cut it into pieces. Then have your class solve it. However, one piece will be missing. So go on a scavenger hunt around the classroom and try to find it out. Try to find Santa's favorite reindeer. Go for a letter scavenger hunt around your class and try to find the letters that will create the name. Try to find Santa's helpers. Create riddles and have your students solve them. Then they will have to pick specific letters from the answers to create the names of Santa's helpers. Some questions will be like Father Christmas and Saint Nicholas are alternate names for who? These small lively creatures help Santa make presents. The month when Christmas is celebrated. Find the real gift. As I told you before, Santa has developed amnesia, so he has forgotten to put toys in all his presents. So you can wrap some boxes and leave them empty, except 3 or 4, whatever you want. Have your students search in the classroom for the presents, okay, the real gifts. Another activity that you can do is it has to do with cracking the code. I really like this kind of activities. You can use the site here and create hidden messages, and your students will have to find a decoder which will be hidden in the class, and then they have to decode the message. Okay. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you have a great time with your students and relax a little bit during the holidays. Bye-bye.